Hey, beautiful people. So, today's vlog is going to be a little different than the norm. Usually, I try to gussy myself up for y'all, but fuck that shit. Corona can kiss my ass. Sorry. I wanted to come at y'all today and give you just a little bit of information about CBD, and I have some other resources and information from some of my friends who are educators. I understand that trying to navigate homeschooling and being at home with your kids all day and their education is a bit overwhelming for quite a few people. So I reached out to a lot of my friends who are educators and got their opinions and just some healthy tidbits on how to survive the coronavirus at home with your student. I have my DJ Jazzy Jeff and Mick Boogie summertime mixtape in the background because I know all of us are wishing for better times. I know a lot of us are hoping that the world will be open again by summer because sundress season, baby. But anyway, so I'm gonna read this shit right off of my phone from what they sent me. Like I said, today is extremely informal. I got my blunt, but I really wanted to give y'all this information. So the first thing I'm gonna read is from a good friend of mine who is a daycare provider, and she is a certified licensed homeschooler. I don't know if that's how you say it, but she is definitely permitted by the state of Maryland to homeschool, and she does have students who she homeschools, and she has kids. She has two kids of her own, who of course she's homeschooling. But so her, like some of my other friends who are teachers and have children, they never really got a break from teaching and being full on educator. That break didn't come. So I'm gonna read you exactly what she said. And I've reached out to people who teach different levels. You know, being at home with your ninth grader can be different from being at home with your kindergartner. So I kind of wanted to get a good range of what the people are saying. And some of this might apply to all the different age groups. But like I said, this first one is my friend who is a daycare provider and a homeschooler. She says that her biggest philosophy is learning by play. Make lessons fun. Take them off the page as much as you can. Children and most adults learn best when concepts can be related to real life experiences, which I find to be true because I've been in Target, and I know y'all have too, and seen some person with their kids dressed as like a superhero clown combination and trying to like really give them some real information in the middle of the aisle, and you're like, the fuck? Oh, obviously this is a homeschool situation. But yeah, so she also says school is all day, not just at specific times. We are always learning. If kids must do worksheets or written assignments, keep in mind that they may need breaks every 10 to 15 minutes. And she also says, think about how often do you stop working to scroll social media? See? So don't be upset or frustrated when the child's mind wanders. Breaks are encouraged for the sanity of everyone. Don't be confined to a strict schedule. Yes, the work needs to get done, and it will eventually. This is a trying time and a big adjustment for all of us. And this one I found the funniest. I actually reacted to this one. She says, and for the love of God, please stop falling into the mindset that your child is going to fall behind. For Christ's sake, summer break is 3 months, and y'all aren't obsessing or stressing over them falling behind or doing worksheets then. She ain't lie. I mean, I'm just saying, how many people do you know don't really do anything educational with their kids during the summer? They might send them to camp, but for the most part, there are a lot of parents, unfortunately, who ain't reading books at the house during the summer. They just aren't. But I think that's some great advice because, like, you have an advantage being in your home with your set amount of kids. You don't have 25 to 30 kids whose personalities you all have to learn. You may have 5 different learning styles just in that one classroom, and it's like almost, I'm not going to say it's almost impossible, but it's very hard to be a successful educator when that is what you have to deal with every day. So please take the pressure off of yourself of not being able to do things, or your children are going over there and they're going over here. And another thing you also have to keep in consideration is that you're at home. The mindset is different. Like, I know it's really hard for some people to work from home because you're at home. Your level of comfortability is different. Your mindset is different. When I'm at home, I'm chilling. Everybody, this is the place where you're the most comfortable. And it's really hard to be an effective team member when you are ridiculously comfortable. I mean, not many of us go to work with no pants on. I ain't got no pants on right now. If I was at work, I'd have on pants. I definitely have on pants at work. I definitely would. So from that one, we're going to take that it's okay to take breaks. It's okay for the kids to get distracted. School day is all day, every day. Every part of the day is a learning experience. So another thing that I got, another educator, he actually sent me the daily schedule, and okay, I'm going to read his verbatim. He says, as for what we did with our kids during this quarantine mess, we started out with this long, detailed schedule and quickly realized after a couple of days it was too much for us and the kids. Now, that's two educators who work with very different age ranges of children. We're telling you that schedule shit, it sounds cute, it looks nice on the internet, but fuck that. You gotta wing it and be able to give yourself and your kids breaks, especially the people of you who are not educators in your everyday lives, because y'all gonna get burnt the fuck out. I know I would. Like, I could be watching somebody's kid for 5 minutes and child, no, you gotta go, honey. So all day, do not stress yourself. Now, as long as they complete their online assignments in the morning, followed by some sort of out-of-the-house exercise, I don't care if they watch TV or play on their devices in the afternoon. We always make sure we eat together at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but being flexible is the name of the game. What I'm hearing from these educators, you got to go with the flow. The importance here is that the lesson is getting done and that they are learning. It reminds me of a conversation I had with a friend a couple years ago because he had neglected to charge his Fitbit. And so he had gone for a run, he had been working out, and none of it registered. And he was kind of bummed out. And I was like, well, the important part is that you exercised and you worked out, right? Whether you tracked it or not doesn't matter. You tracked it in here. Your body knew. The calories were burned. The muscles were strengthened. That's the part that matters. So being able to actually sit down and get it done is the important part. Allow yourselves space for breaks. Allow yourselves the patience to get frustrated. You're not teachers. You're not. If you have any sort of educator you can reach out to, be it your kids' teachers, or you have friends who are teachers, or shit, even if you know some people in your life who are fucking college professors, they teach. Reach out to them, and they have to teach adults, which is way harder than dealing with kids. It's way harder than dealing with kids, but now y'all not gotta throw weed in there somehow, because I wouldn't be that dope hippie girl if I didn't. I'm always gonna be true to the plant. CBD. Quick lesson on CBD. Because a lot of people are like, what is it? This, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Let me explain to you what CBD is. Just imagine you have two identical twins, okay? Let's see. You got two pens. Ironically, they're green. You have two pens, and they're twins. They are identical as far as you can see, right? This twin is THC. This twin is CBD. Identical in every way. They have the same benefits. They do the same things. All of that. The only difference is one of them is the fun twin. One of them is the boring twin. THC is the fun twin because its molecular structure is a little different, so that it causes the psychedelic effect, which is what we call being high. CBD is simply all the benefits, the anti-inflammatory properties, the anti-nausea properties, things of that nature that exist in the plant that you get from smoking weed, but the THC is extracted from the plant so that you don't get high, which is why CBD is legal. You can buy it at a gas station, a supermarket, you can buy it on Amazon. CBD is 100% safe for your children. There are companies that sell CBD and melatonin together. I have used it because melatonin has not been enough for me, and I've needed that extra boost to help my muscles relax and help, me just clear my mind and go to sleep. People do give their kids CBD during the day. It is, like I said, it works just like THC. You just don't get high, so you're able to focus. Your ability to concentrate and things of that nature are impacted by the CBD in a positive way. It is absolutely okay to give your children small recommended doses based on their ages of CBD to help them focus during this time. I do know of people who actually give their children CBD vitamins on a regular basis, and they have noticed a significant difference in their children's ability to focus. Some of them have been able to come off some of their medicines for ADHD and things of that nature. So it is 100% safe. CBD is absolutely safe. Please do not feel like you're drugging your kid or some shit like that. You're not. If you're okay with taking your kid to the doctor and letting the doctor prescribe Wellbutrin or something like that for them, then you should be okay with CBD. CBD is literally just hemp. It grows out of the fucking ground just like marijuana. It is 100% all natural and organic. It is safe. Again, parents, do not feel ashamed. Do not feel like you are a bad parent because you are overwhelmed right now. This is something that none of us ever would have predicted would happen in any of our lifetimes. So please go easy on yourselves. Allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to break, that mental break, that physical break, and give it to your kids as well, because this pandemic is not just impacting us. They have their thoughts and feelings on it too. I'm sure some of you have heard your parents and your grandparents and your elders in your family say, I remember being in school and having to do my mom used to talk about having to do the get under the desk just in case of a bombing and things like that. These are things that they had to deal with as children. My father was a kid during the civil rights movement in the Deep South, and there were things that he had to be prepared for that the adults had to be prepared for too. So it's not just us we're not the only ones being impacted. The kids are being impacted as well. So go easy on yourself. Go easy on the kids. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with your kids. Find a working schedule that is in a groove that works for you and your kids. And play to their strengths. Don't worry about what the internet is saying you should be doing. The internet ain't in your house with you and your kids. Play to your strengths. Play to your kids' strengths. Take breaks. Go easy on yourselves. And as usual, stay dope.